Well, it's the biggest workout of the block this morning, 5 by 4K at marathon pace. Now, obviously, I'm looking to get a really good training stimulus from the run, but also I'm hoping it's going to help me to hone in on a pacing strategy for the big day in a few weeks. I'm coming into this with no taper, no carb load. I haven't had breakfast. I raced a 10K just 3 days ago. So I figure whatever I can hold comfortably today is going to give me some really good information about what I can hold in a few weeks' time. So I'm not feeling great today, and I thought about putting this workout off until tomorrow, but I thought, nah, let's push on, let's do it, and hopefully it's going to give me a confidence boost and not backfire and have the opposite effect. And the secondary goal for today is just to have a win with fueling. So after the pants incident last week, I just want this to be smooth. I backed it off, so I'm doing 90 grams an hour today. My homemade gels, of course. So we'll see how that goes. Well, about to start the first rep. Really not feeling good, to be honest. Be interesting to see how this goes. Here we go. So in terms of my plan, obviously I got some numbers I'd like to hit, but I really want to see how it feels. Averaging 410 would be nice. I think 413 is probably more realistic. The main goal is to break 3 hours. Anything else is just extra candy. So going towards the end of the first rep, starting to warm up now. I felt okay. Still aware that I'm carrying quite a bit of fatigue, but that's all right. There we go, end of rep. Time to take on the gel. So one of the things I'm trying to fine tune with the gels is the amount I should take each time and the intervals, because obviously it's quite a big flask, 150 ml in that smaller one. So I need to work out a way of evenly distributing it. But as I said, that rep started to feel better at the end, but definitely still carrying fatigue. But that's okay. We're in marathon training. We've got to train with some fatigue. So warm up rep really. Here we go, rep 2. So I reckon the danger in workouts like these can be our ego, where we're using it to try and get an idea of our race pace. It's really easy to trick yourself. Like, sure, I could probably hold 4:05 4-minute Ks in this workout and kid myself and be like, wicked, that's my marathon pace. But no, we've got to be honest with ourselves and gauge the effort. So yes, I'm keeping an eye on paces, but probably more so my effort. I've got to be honest with myself and think, can I do what I just did again with no breaks? So yep, honesty is the name of the game. Put that ego away and let's see where we're at. And of course, there are no guarantees in marathons anyway. Absolutely anything can happen. So we prepare as best we can and deal with what's thrown at us on the day. Coming towards the end of the second rep and starting to feel better. Definitely warmed up now. I think I averaged about 412 in this one without really trying to push it on. So that's a good sign. That's the end of the rep. So yeah, warm-up rep's done and now the grind begins. 3 more to go. My heart rate strap has been playing up for weeks, so I'm hoping I can use this chat as a bit of a talk test. It's a bit deceiving though, because the camera's right next to my head. That's the end of the third rep now. Joined by Joe, he's going to do some filming. Well, into rep 4. This is a bit of a talk test. I think since Joe arriving, it's given me a bit of a perk up. I'm averaging 409, which seems a bit quick, so I thought I'd do a talk test. See if I'm overcooking it. Feels okay. We'll see. Well, that's the end of the 4th rep. I'm really happy with that. I ended up averaging 4:09, which I wasn't expecting. I don't think I was trying harder. May just have been because you're here, Joe. Gave me a boost.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's encouraging. That's a solid pace. So we'll see what happens in this last rep. Last rep, halfway through, sitting on 4:11. Feeling good. Talk test time. And yeah, I think this is about right. I can still get out half sentences. Perth, here we come. Last rep nearly over. A few meters. There we go. Well, that was really good in the end. After a nervous start, happy. And yeah, I seem to be talking fine now. At the start of the video, I said I was talking about honesty and trying to trick yourself in these workouts. So can I do what I just did then again? And I reckon this morning, today, no. But pretty close. So bearing in mind all those factors, no taper, no carb load, no breakfast, weights a couple of days ago, I'm happy. I reckon we're gonna have some fun on race day. So that was definitely a confidence boost going into Perth. Feeling good about it. So make sure you're subscribed. Follow the journey for the last couple of weeks. I've got my last fitness test soon. I'll be videoing that. I got a pretty big progression run still to come. So stick around and I'll see you soon.